Okay, so welcome to Dorm Tech's review on Powerline networking and the Netgear Powerline 1200. Let's get started. What are the best uses for Powerline networking? First of all, you can network across buildings such as dorms and apartments without running any Ethernet wires at all, which means that things are going to be a lot less complicated and a lot less expensive. Second of all, you're not going to need to buy an AP, so you don't have to worry about getting any wireless internet or any wireless accessories simply to network in your dorm or house. It's more consistent than Wi-Fi by far. You're not going to have the signal drops that Wi-Fi could give you. You're probably not going to have the signal clogging that Wi-Fi sometimes has. You can do LAN parties across larger areas that Wi-Fi just couldn't reach, but Powerline can. You can join people to your network, and you can printer share, you can file share, you can storage share across an entire house, apartment, or dorm without the slower speeds of wireless. And you can have an Ethernet port anywhere that there's a power outlet, so that allows you more customizability, whether you want to move your furniture around and don't have an Ethernet port where you thought you would, or whether you just want more Ethernet ports to a room, Powerline can come through for you. So why not use Wi-Fi or a range extender with a bridge such as this one, or maybe even an AP? Well, I'll tell you. First of all, compared to Powerline, a lot of times stuff like this is trash. Any wireless solution will ultimately be less reliable than using Powerline networking. And if you live in a dorm or an apartment, there may be regulations in place against using your own Wi-Fi network, as multiple networks in the same building may clog up your radio channels and are more susceptible to people snooping around on them. Also, using Powerline networking enables you to network beyond where a Wi-Fi signal could reach at any reasonable speed, so you can LAN party with friends across your building. Range extenders are usually unreliable as it is, and finding a good place to put an AP for ample signal is more of a hassle than setting up Powerline. So, let's get into a short review of our Netgear Powerline 1200. First of all, we've used these for a lot of different things. Number one, we've used this from my friend's dorm to my dorm, and so I can connect my room, which is on the upper level, to the server that's on the lower level and get gigabit speeds from it. We've used these for their simplicity of use and configuration. Literally all I had to do was plug one end into the wall in my friend's dorm and plug the other end into the wall in my dorm, and they immediately synced with each other, and I could use the Powerline as an Ethernet cord. They have built-in encryption, which is really nice, which means no snooping, and all of your data is completely secure when it's transferring. Maximum, you get a theoretical of about 1200 megabits of speed, but that really does depend on the wiring through your walls and how many other people are using a similar solution. Overall, it's a pretty good value. You can buy these, you can buy a double pack, which comes with two of the adapters, for about $65 on Amazon. We ended up snagging these on sale for around $40, so look out for deals if they ever come around. And we found these to be very worth the price that we paid for them. So, if you decide to use these as a networking solution, I'll give you a few tips as to what you should look out for. First of all, make sure to watch for other people using Powerline adapters in your building, and try to configure them so that there's no bottlenecking or network confusion. You can, theoretically, connect one of these up to several more and share connections over lots of these little units here, but if there are other people who are using them in your building, you want to be careful to make sure that you're not running over their stuff and they're not running over yours, or else your data might get all mixed up, and that's no fun at all. Also, make sure to check the reviews for and the speeds of the network adapters that you're looking to buy. Some of these network adapters, the less expensive ones, first of all, they won't be from as reputable a brand name, and second of all, some of them even go down to like 200 megabits per second, and that's not at all a reasonable speed. So you want to make sure that it at least supports gigabit speeds, and you want to make sure that you're getting a brand name that's well respected, so that these aren't going to break or get fried out on you within a couple of years. Also, remember not to plug a Powerline adapter into a surge protector or UPS, because they will not work that way. The only way to have these Powerline adapters work completely with 100% functionality is to plug them directly into the wall. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this episode of Dorm Tech, and if you like this video, remember to like and subscribe. Our next video, we may be showing you guys how to make a professional sounding home studio on the very low price point, so tune in next.